Thanks, Joe. Hello, I'm Susan Weller, founder of FlooringCareers, and it's exciting to be with you today at FloorCon 2020. I look forward to sharing with you insider tips for hiring employees. But before I do, let me share with you how I got started in the recruiting business. Several years ago, I was recruited by an agency to recruit into the automotive industry. This was a very fast-paced, hyper-competitive workspace. To be successful, you had to understand the client's company culture, objectives, and the key skill set of the positions you were tasked to fill. After about 10 years of building my skills and successfully recruiting for almost every position in the automotive industry, from engineers to quality control experts to plant managers and even C-level executives, I met my husband and I married into the flooring industry. See, both my husband and my father-in-law worked almost their entire lives in the flooring space. Like it or not, I think I learned more about the flooring industry in my first year of marriage than most people learn in 2 lifetimes. I quickly saw that there were many similarities between the automotive industry and the flooring industry. How manufacturers worked with distributors to funnel products to dealers and onto the consumers. The more I learned, the more I could see that the flooring industry, like the automotive industry, was really going through some changes and challenges that was forcing them to hire a new level of employee with new skill sets to keep them ahead of their competition. So after much consideration, FlooringCareers was launched in 2015. FlooringCareers is a recruiting agency solely dedicated to supporting you, the flooring industry. We've been privileged to work with flooring manufacturers, distributors, retailers, and commercial residential contractors. We now have thousands of flooring professionals in our database and growing. So today, I'm happy to be here to share the best practices that I have developed to hire the best employees to move your company to the next level. Grab your pen and paper and let's get started. Number 1. In order to hire better employees, you must position your business to attract better employees. What does that mean? Well, you need to be prepared to share your company's short and long-term goals. Define your company values and your company culture. The best employees want to invest their time and effort in a meaningful way with a company that is clearly moving in a positive direction. I'm finding that even during COVID, the best candidates will wait to partner with a company offering a true career opportunity versus a job. Other things to consider to attract top candidates might be try to offer perks that fit within your budget. This could be something as simple as granola bars and coffee in the break room, or perhaps a gym membership or covered parking spot. These things seem trivial, but they resonate with employees in today's market. Rally your company behind a cause. Maybe adopt a charity, volunteer together, and share your company's experience on social media and your website. Many candidates now tell me that they have researched the company before they interview. There's no better way to attract key employees and clients to share what makes your company different than by doing it online. The second tip I'd like to share is hire employees who are digitally savvy. COVID has moved the world forward digitally in a mighty way. How people shop and communicate has completely changed. The digital reality is here to stay. For the first time, I think every household in America now has a computer, an iPad, or a cell phone. And I know this firsthand as I took my daughter to get a computer for school, and there was not one computer anywhere to be found. They were sold out at every store we went to and even online. With that being said, technology is key to growing your business and connecting with the consumer. As you hire employees back into your business, make sure your employees are comfortable using a CRM or even a Zoom or Google Hangout meeting. As a business, you need to think about offering your customers the most convenient ways possible to communicate and connect with you. And today, we're seeing that most favor digital communication over all others. Many clients who work with me often ask, where do you find all of your good candidates? Well, this is the third point. Number 1, it takes the understanding that bringing and hiring the best candidate possible will take a serious commitment of time. I review between 100 to 200 resumes in a typical search, and I interview probably 20 to 30 of those candidates just to find one candidate to introduce to my client. It's important that you use all the tools in your toolbox if you're trying to build the best team possible. There is no silver bullet. Many clients who hire me tell me that they use one or two sources like Craigslist or networking, but I can tell you from experience that the more channels you use, the more chances you have to meet the best candidates. I use many resources in my searches. Key channels like LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster, AngelList, ZipRecruiter, professional social groups, clubs, and even local job boards, just to name a few. But keep in mind, the position that you have open will dictate the sources you use, but you will always need to use several to achieve the best results. Use these sources. They do sometimes charge fees and/or require a subscription, but if you need to find the best talent, you must be everywhere the candidates may be. At FlooringCareers, we typically spend $1,000 to $2,500 per position advertising on the channels that we have decided to use in an effort to find the best candidate. The last insider tip that I want to share is to plan your interview strategy. Interviewing is the most critical part of the hiring process, and at FlooringCareers, I have a 3-conversation rule before any candidate is shared with the client. Think of this like dating. Do you remember going on a date, and that first date, everything was super? He opens the door, he compliments your outfit. The second date, the conversation becomes a little bit more comfortable, and by the third date, you know if this person is a keeper or a goner. Interviewing is very similar. I highly encourage you as a company to allow at least 3 people to meet the potential new team member. The interview can be divided up as a one-on-one with a team huddle to see if everyone got the same vibe from the candidate, or use a panel-style Zoom meeting. It's imperative that as you interview, you keep your company roadmap in mind, your values, your goals, and your company culture. Ask yourself if the person you're speaking with will meld well into your organization. Remember, skills plus culture fit equals success. Hiring an A-level employee has a potential to raise the bar of your company, and I see this happen often. However, hiring an average candidate or a C-level employee can leave you with the regret of a missed opportunity to improve your company. Take the time to interview, ask behavioral and situational questions, and invest the time to get to know their goals and what motivates them professionally. Taking the time on the front end will ensure a longer and more meaningful partnership for the employee and your company. So wrapping up, let's go over 4 insider hiring tips to move your business to the next level. 1. Be clear about your company objectives and plans when meeting a possible candidate. 2nd, be aware of the new digital reality and the importance of employees being comfortable using and communicating with the latest technology. 3rd, use multiple resources to locate qualified candidates. And 4th, take the time to interview and have several meaningful conversations before hiring. Thank you for taking the time to be with me today. I hope this talk was informative and helpful. And if you're looking for a partner who knows the industry and has a track record of helping build great teams, I would love to talk with you. Best wishes in taking your business to the next level.